this war against Americans. The Trump administration must end its attempt to dismantle our democracy. Right as we are making historic progress in reducing violence, the Trump administration is seeking to destabilize our city and provoke chaos. We said that they would use ICE as a pretext to send in the National Guard. And now they are doing just that. I've also said for the last couple of years that the extreme right in this country refused to accept the results of the Civil War. They have repeatedly called for a rematch. But in the coming weeks, we will use this opportunity to build greater resistance. Chicagoans are clear. Militarizing our troops in our city as justification to further escalate a war in Chicago will not be tolerated. The past teaches us that just because we are on the right side of history, that doesn't mean that we will succeed. It's going to take courage and determination, bravery, unity. But one thing that I know for sure in this great nation, this moment that we are in, Chicago was built for this moment. Immigrants from around the world, descendants of slaves, have come to this city to make it the global capital of the world.
What will happen if federal agents show up and say, not too bad? I mean, are Chicago police going to enforce the sign?
So if they are in violation, that's why we have our Department of Law. We are using every single tool that's available to us, and that includes the legal in the justice system. What we have seen that everything that this president has promulgated, whether it's his illegal taxes that have been deemed illegal, or whether it's the fact that we already seen a judge that he appointed said that he overreached when he tried to federalize troops to send them to Mayor Wilson in Portland. And so we will use the reason why we have this in place so that if the federal government does violate, we do now have a precedent that we can establish to hold them accountable.
Mariah.
Hi, Mayor.
Hi.
Obviously, Chicago police are responsible for enforcing laws in the city. Are they going to be responsible for enforcing these ICE-free zones?
As I said before, it's not just policing. It also includes our Department of Law. If someone is in violation of the law, we'll take them to court.
But will it also include police? Like for
Everyone
the private
is responsible. For the private businesses, I'm encouraging many of them to volunteer, to be a part of this collective action. Here's what's most important here. We know that this president is not interested in adhering to the law. So we're going to give him something to hold him accountable. And if he violates the law in the city of Chicago, we would do just that, hold him accountable.
Hi, Mayor.
Hi.
I know you're going to talk about the Texas Guard, Illinois Guard, but can you give us a little bit about what your next steps could be to fight that?
Well, look, our corporate counsel has been in constant communication with our Attorney General for several months now. And I just wanted to offer this up. A couple of years ago, I said very candidly that the right wing in this country wants a rematch of the Civil War. I want that to sit in right now, because the President of the United States of America has declared war on the people of Chicago and people across America.